Hello, I am Doctor. Welcome back to Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Let us help Terriermon with his exclusive scoop. I want Digimon to be better friends with humans. That's why I need a secret human scoop. Also, I got a memory up from past mission. Probably grab that, huh? Ah, you must be the detective in charge. When the interdimensional wall broke down, I was sent from the digital world to this one. Right now, there are Digimon in this world that are afraid, don't know where they are, and think of humans as their enemies. I would rather not see humans as my enemies. I'd still like to think there is a way that humans and Digimon can coexist peacefully. But I didn't know what to do. So that's when I heard about you guys and how you have solved many problems for Digimon. So I would like to examine you in detail. Please show me all the good that humanity has to offer. Okay. Really? Hooray! Thank you so much. Takumi, sorry to interrupt, but I know it's sudden, but there's another case I'd like you to take. It seems someone has run out on a bill at a restaurant in Shibuya. The restaurant staff is asking for help in tracking down the perpetrator. It's been a while since we've had a case fit for a detective. Please handle this one as well. Ah, you're the detective, aren't you? Please, right this way. I sent in the request. I work in the cafe. Please, I need your help tracking down and arresting this criminal who ran out without paying. Earlier today, at around 2 p.m., a diner took up and left without paying for their meal. I was here in the cafe with my husband, as usual. I was dealing with the customers and my husband was cooking. Then, I think it was about 5 minutes to 2, I went out the back door to go and phoned my friend, and I left my husband in charge of the cafe. While I was on the phone, I heard a voice cry from inside the cafe. It's a dining dash! So I immediately hung up and went back into the cafe. But when I got inside, my husband wasn't there. He had run out of the cafe after the criminal. Before I went out for the phone call, there had been more than 20 customers in the cafe, but when I heard the shout and come back in, 4 of the customers had gone. As I thought my husband had gone after the criminal, I entrusted the cafe to a regular I knew and went out looking for the missing customers. Wow, were you able to find the 4 missing customers in such a short amount of time? Honestly, I just got lucky. The dine and dash occurred about 5 minutes after I went out the back to make the phone call. The customers must have left during that time. I'm good with faces, it's sort of a talent of mine. They even admit that they were all in the cafe. So I talked to each of them and listened to their stories, but I can't work out who it was. I'm sure one of them must be the criminal, but... So please go and ask each of them about this and catch the criminal. Surely the only one who is lying would be the criminal. The other 3 have no reason to lie. Please investigate the crime. The dining dash happened at 2 p.m. exactly, right? At that time I had almost finished and got up to go to the restroom. I returned and heard, it's a dining dash, and there was commotion in the cafe. It had nothing to do with me, so I put my money down and left. Yeah, the shouting voice was definitely the waiter. Nisho is not the criminal. She's a beautiful woman. I fell in love with her as soon as I first saw her, and I spent my entire lunch eating cheap, spicy curry and staring at her, but after someone shouted, it's a dining dash, Nishio left the cafe. The criminal obviously ran out of the cafe before the shout. Oops. Oops, shit. Think it over, I didn't want me to do that. Who is the other person? I can't really see. Where's 1, 2, 3? Oh, her, right over here. You're Nishio. There was another person named Yatsua who left about the same time as I did. No one behind the till, so I didn't know where to leave my money, but left it by the register, so I did too. Then I followed her out of the cafe. I also heard someone shout about the dine and dash, but I don't know who. Sounded like a man's voice. One man shouting once. I was the one who yelled out at the dine and dash. The cafe owner who heard me went running after the criminal. I was curious about the Dine and Dasher, so after that I went straight up to the counter, placed the money there, and then left. I can only see the criminal from behind. It was a woman. I tried to run after her too, but I lost sight of both the waiter and the criminal. Well, he was staring at her. So it's one of these two, and I'm pretty sure it's Ichichara, because I just remember the bad guys in the story. Girl left her money. The other girl said that she saw her leave at the same time and placed her money there after her, and the guy who's the nerd was the one backing all three of their stories up. That's how it goes. It was Ichichara. Huh? Why me? I knew it! That's who I thought I was too, Takumi. What? I never did any such thing. If you think I'm the criminal, let's hear your explanation. Well, let's see. One of the 4 customers, 2 of their stories most definitely did match. Isn't that right, Takumi? Was the waitress really on the phone? Was the man who shouted at the waiter or Ichiro? Is Sanpei's love for Nishio? Was the man who shouted at the waiter? Yes, well done! Just what I expect from you, Takumi. Among the 4 people, there is conflicting testimony. Who actually shouted is a dine and dash? Was it the waiter or Ichichara? In that case, you would know your husband's voice well, as you hear him all the time, right? I'm sorry, I just heard a loud voice cry out, so I can't remember if it was my husband or not. Oh, I see. In any case, isn't it strange that Ichihara said he was the one who shouted out, whereas Yatsuo claimed it was the raider? So that must mean one of them is lying, which means one of them is possibly the criminal, right? Wait, but then why are you accusing me and not that Yatsuo woman? Well, that's Takumi, do you know? Nishio and Senpai's testimony must be correct. Nishio and Senpai must be loved. No, Terry, don't let me stop you. Yes, that's right, Takumi. You're really something. So basically, we should trust Nishio and Senpai's testimony, right? Yes, according to Nishio, there was only one shout, so it can't have been both Ichara and the waiter. According to Senpai, Nishio left the cafe right after the dine and dash happened, and Nishio and Yatsuo left the cafe at almost the same time. So essentially, there's no one who can back up Ichara's story. Yatsuo's alibi is backed up by Nishio and Senpai, and they're not the criminals, so we can believe them. That means Yatsuo can't be the criminal. The criminal said the opposite of what Yatsuo said. Yatsuo told us the waiter shouted, but the one who said he himself shouted out was, the criminal is Ichara. Don't talk such nonsense. I was definitely the one who shouted out. I called out to the other customers in the shop to warn them about what this stupid jerk was doing. I already told you I ran out after the criminal. Why are you blaming me? You should be thanking me. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I couldn't catch the criminal. The criminal is here. Is this the guy? You're the one who dined and dashed. Mr. Policeman. This guy here is the one who ran out on the check. This young boy ran out on the check in your restaurant? Right then, he's coming down to the station with me. Case closed. Wow, Takumi. You really are good, as they say. Right, back to the office. I'm sure Koyoko will still want to congratulate you on the job well done. You there, hold it for a second. You're the one who tracked this criminal down? Wow, that's amazing. Quite the feat indeed. Thank you for your help in catching this dine and dash. Or whatever, I'm done with this. Huh? You're such a bunch of chumps. Huh? What is this? Great job working that out. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Don't you get it yet? You know, they would have gotten away with it if they didn't reveal themselves. Idiots. How about now? I'm not a real cop. Oh, you should see your faces. We are members of the much talked about Shibuya Delight Gang. Members of Delight love the thrill of getting away with crimes again and again, and we're impossible to catch. But you mean you actually enjoy running out on checks at restaurants, doing bad stuff, and deceiving everyone? Tip of the iceberg, idiot. Do you really think that'd be enough to satisfy us? You've embarrassed us, and you're gonna pay for that. We will have our revenge. First, I'm gonna spread a rumor around that you couldn't catch the guy who did the dine and dash. Best detective around? I don't think so. But such a roundabout kind of revenge won't be enough for us. Catch me if you can. If you can't, we're gonna keep doing bad stuff. They got away. Where do you think those guys are going? I heard something. A gang of thugs who always cause trouble around this neighborhood hang out at the Shibuya subway station. But I don't even think about going after them. It's too dangerous. Those guys are criminals, so we should leave this to the police. Here's your fee. Please don't be shy. You did a great job tracking down the criminals. Police are a little swamped with all the Digimon running around. I'm a little worried about what the guy said before about revenge. I know what it is. Revenge is when someone does something bad to you, so you do something bad back to them, right? Why would he say such a thing, though? It wasn't our fault he got arrested. It was his own fault for doing all those bad things. Nothing good ever comes from getting back at someone. Anyway, sorry. Should we go after those guys? Okay, let's do it. We're off to the Shibuya subway station. Those guys are trying to use Digimon for evil purposes. They are probably abusing them all the time. We never use humans for anything. I never want to have that kind of relationship with a human. Pat Terriermon head. Let's get over there and show these guys. What the hell? Get off! I wonder if those guys are in here. Let's go. That wasn't the option I choose. But okay. Actually, yes, turn that on. And we're gonna swap out you for... Let's go, Aika. Let's go. So you gotta navigate this maze and find them. Carrier tornado. I think this is where we chased Edamon, wasn't it? Yeah. Is this the path? Oh man, the music actually looped. Am I going backwards here? No. Definitely not. Let's hope this digital ship doesn't ruin the structural integrity of this place, huh? Found them. Yep. Well done, you managed to find us. To be honest, you guys just came here to be defeated by us, but well done anyway. You guys use Digimon, don't you? Well, we happen to be hackers too, so let's go. We are the better Digimon masters, as you will see. Here, I brought this along with me. Use it to fight this guy. What? Ground Localbot. This is the Digimon I found around here recently. After we had a little chat or two with him, he became a nice, obedient little slave. The pride of delight has been insulted. Avenge me, little Digimon. Put the hurt on him. Wow, you pretty much killed Terriermon. Proton laser! Very useless. That's okay. This is gonna be probably a one-shot kill. 6,000 XP. Oh, no, that's 60,000. More fights like that. She went up 3 levels. He went up 2 levels. She went up 5 levels. He pretty much went up like about 20. 18 levels. Destruction Cannon 3. Give it a chain plus. Destruction Cannon. Yeah, we already got enough walking pubs. Whatever that attack is. Max level Phoenixmon. Ugh, ground Lokomon. Please don't kill me. What? But that doesn't make any sense. How could that Digimon be defeated so easily? Never. I'll never forgive you. Digimon are not tools for you to use. We were flung into this world we don't know. Every day we struggle with terror and fear. There are Digimon being terrorized by humans, but there are also Digimon who believe there can be friendship between humans and Digimon. That ground Lokomon probably thought that. Humans are. That's enough. Takumi. That's true. You're not like that, Takumi. Again, dialogue choices do not matter. Which, I don't really care. If I cared about Digimon, or choices mattering in a Digimon game, you got Digimon Survive. Can't wait for 2020. We're gonna be ridiculous here for games. You help any human who's in trouble, even Digimon like me as well. We haven't spent much time together, but even so, I know. You are kind and warm-hearted, Takumi. Sleep, or the screen just turns off. Like Takumi said, give yourself up to the police, reflect on what you've done, and set it right. Even people like you can turn things around, so I'm gonna try to trust in you. Yes, I will leave immediately. Well, I guess this has turned out well then. What did you say? Well, Takumi, I think that about does it for my case. You know, the reason I picked you wasn't just because you're a capable detective. I wanted to make friends with humans, but I myself was afraid of them, so I asked you guys because you have a good reputation among Digimon. Humans like those guys and I will never understand each other. Some part of me will always be afraid and never want to be around them. But when I see you, I understand. Whether it's a Digimon or a human, you have a way of looking at someone and gaining their trust. So I would like to be able to look people in the face and be honest like you. I'd like to be able to make friends without being afraid. I would like to lock people in cages and look them in the face. More than that, I want to go out and tell the Digimon of the world that there are humans like you, that they don't need to be afraid. This is the exact same shit that Digimon Adventure is going through. But we know how that turns out because of the ending of Adventure 2. So it's going to be curious to see how Digimon Last Adventure turns out. And finally, I would like to ask you something, Takumi. My hand may be small, but pinky promise? Promise me, however hard it may be, you will never give up. You will create friendship between Digimon and humans and do your very best. Yeah. Momentai. Well, anyway, it was really awesome how you dealt with that case, Takumi. Thanks. Okay, I'm off then. See you later. I would say you should go with Omnimon. Omnimon's a little preoccupied right now. By preoccupied, he's just hanging up on the rooftop waiting for me. Well, looks like things just. I am all over the place. Okay. Well, looks like things went just like the client hoped. You and Terriermon have both really grown up a lot. I feel like. Jeez, for some reason I had another sentence in my head I wanted to say with that. Did I get healed? Well, they leveled up, so yes, they did. Everyone leveled up. Also, that memory up. I need a 11th Digimon in my party. I just don't have a wide selection to pick them, because I haven't really been bothering with that. Could take Cybergermon. Whoops. Actually, I just want to be Digimon. Freaking Wisemon, he can become one of the 7 deadly Digimon. Cybergermon can become Justicemon. Well, he can't become anything. Because you have to de-digivolve and all that. Piximon. Yeah, these guys can't do anything. Oh, Brown Logamon. So, is that what Gigagermon's other slot was? Yep. So my choice is either Ground Logamon or Metal Seedramon. Or another Darkergermon. Or completely de-digivolve him and go a completely different route. Who can become... You know what I should grab, even though it's like pretty much the end of this Let's Play? Who can become... Well, to answer the first question I asked, let's also round out the Digimon Data Squad people. We got Shine Greymon and Rosemon. We're gonna go for... I'm thinking of going for... what's his name? Mirage Galgamon. So who can become a Galgamon? I don't have a Galgamon, so I have to find an evolutionary tree that I can go to. Not him. Not her. You can go Hackmon. No, we're going too far back. Which one of you guys can become a Galgamon? I have definitely met him. Right there. Wainamon. So then, what one of my champions can become him? Togemon. I don't think I have anybody who can do evolve him. Whatever. I should be able to grab a Pete. TJ, convert! Or straight up just convert him. Oh, Peckmon's another Data Squad person. I just straight up summon him like this. Alright, Betty. So what do you need to Digivolve? 15? You reach that. And a speed of 55. Definitely will do that. So... Just get in my party. You'll level up faster. Now we'll go fight Rena. Next part. And then either in the same part or next, probably the same part, we'll start going for these 7 deadly Digimons. I don't know which one was Lucamon though. Definitely not Sloth. Definitely not Gluttony. Maybe Wrath. Or Greed. I think he's Pride though. Anyway, let's end this part now, shall we? Thanks for watching. Check back later for the next video. Bye.